Hey Leo, thanks for visiting. And if you like this reading, please like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you'd like to. I have everything ready as usual, so I'm going to start your reading for Leo. The first card you have your past is the Three of Pentacles. Yes, there's a lot of frustration. I'm feeling some frustration in this card. You're feeling a bit frustrated. I'm seeing you're wanting to hear from someone, and you weren't hearing from them. You're just getting very frustrated, waiting. This person was very busy at this time. They were busy. They could have been putting in a lot of extra hours at work, or they were doing something to do with work. They still could have contacted you, though. If they wanted to, they could have. I mean, yes, you're a strong person. I'm seeing you're a strong person. You're a Leo. But this person could have had you feeling a little bit weak, even a little bit needy. They could have had you kind of feeling like you wanted to seek some kind of validation from them. You weren't doing this. You weren't kind of calling them all the time saying, "Where are you?" You weren't saying anything. You were just kind of waiting for them. And you weren't letting anyone know this was how you're feeling. You definitely weren't letting them know this is how you're feeling. You'd never let them know this, I'm seeing. But this is how you were feeling, no matter what was going on the outside. This is what you're feeling on the inside. Again, I'm seeing they were very busy at this time, but they still should have contacted you. They should have contacted you. If they wanted you, they could. If they wanted to contact you, they could have. I'm trying to say, I'm bumbling my words. Yes, it only takes 5 seconds to message someone. It doesn't take long to message. See, I can't even speak message. It doesn't take long to message someone. You just have to pick up your phone and message. That's it. So they couldn't have been that busy that they couldn't have just done that and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy, just letting you know I'm okay," or something like that. But they didn't do that. Okay, so it's a bit strange, because I'm actually seeing that, they were thinking about you. They were thinking about you, at least some of this time. They might have been thinking that, you knew they were busy, and maybe you were fine with it, and you're fine with this lack of contact. You weren't fine with it, you weren't okay with it, but you weren't saying anything about it. So you were just kind of really frustrated, and you wanted to say something, but then you didn't want to be the first person to kind of contact them after they were kind of leaving it, because it seemed a little bit needy, and you didn't want to appear to be that way. But that's how you were feeling. That's how you're feeling. The next card you have for your past is the Four of Swords. So yes, maybe you were just really kind of becoming really tired of this. You're really tired of waiting for this person. You're kind of tired of waiting. You're kind of really sick and tired of it. You just wanted to release this, the mental pressure of all of this. You had all of this in your head. You're thinking, "Oh, why aren't they contacting me? What's the matter? What's wrong? Should I do this? Should I do that? I just feel really low." And you were just sick of feeling like that. You're sick of having this stuff stuck in your head. And so, you're frustrated with yourself as well. You're frustrated with yourself for waiting, hoping, and feeling like that. You're kind of saying to yourself, "Come on, this isn't like you. You're a strong person. Why are you so stressed over this? It's just so silly. Just do something else," but you couldn't help it. You're just feeling like that. And also I'm seeing that, you knew, your mind knew that you were a prize, and that you didn't deserve to be kept waiting. You're a golden prize. Look at the man in this, or the statue in this card. It's golden, and that's you. You're golden. But it's one thing to know that, but it's another thing for your feelings to catch up with that. Your feelings kind of weren't matching up to what you knew in your mind. I am seeing you taking a break from all of this at this time, even taking a break from even thinking about this for a while. I'm not seeing this break being permanent for some reason. It might not even be a break. It might just be that they're not contacting you. They're just not thinking about it. I'm seeing you will come back into contact again. You might have already done this, but I am seeing that this isn't a permanent break. You're not kind of, you are taking a break in your mind, or you were at this time, but you're not taking a permanent break, or you weren't, from them, if that makes sense. The last card you have your past is the Page of Cups. So yes, I'm seeing that someone could have been thinking about messaging you, not this person, not the person in the Three of Pentacles. This is a totally different person. And they might be trying to explain something to you, or they might want to come toward you with some kind of explanation of something. I'm seeing someone kind of rehearsing what they're going to say to you in their mind. It's like they're thinking inside their head, oh, I want to contact this person, what am I going to say to them? Maybe I should say this, or no, I won't say that. Maybe I'll say that, that kind of thing goes on in their head. I was going to say an apology, but I don't actually see this as an apology. This might be a kind of near apology. It's the nearest thing to an apology that this person will give you, because I don't see this person as making apologies. They're not that kind of person. They should do, but this is not what they're going to be doing. But yes, they were planning on messaging you at this time, and they wanted to talk about something that happened between you. They wanted to kind of mend bridges, or they wanted to kind of make things up to you, but they weren't apologizing. It's very, very strange. So expect a message or an email or something like that coming up for you if you haven't got this already. The first card you have, your present, is the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, this person in the Three of Pentacles, they're very work focused, they're very well organized, they're trying to build up a career for themselves or a business, or they might be studying, but this is all about building up a career for themselves. And I am actually seeing this person coming back around to talk to you, but only when they finish this work, or when they've finished whatever this is that they were doing. I am seeing work always comes first with this person, not just for the sake of work. They're not just doing work because they're a workaholic. It's because they can see something in their future. They're trying to build up a future for themselves. I'm also seeing that they actually do see you in this future with them, but you'd never know it because they're a terrible communicator. They really, really are. If this resonates, maybe try to speak to them directly. Not angrily. Don't be angry and say, why aren't you speaking to me? But come up to them and say, I just really want to talk to you. I'd really like to hear more from you, even if it's just a message during the day, and say, hey, I'm okay. I'm just busy, just wanting to check in and say hi. Don't think I'm going to talk to you and message you 500 great big long messages that you have to reply to. I don't want to pressure you like that. I know you're busy. I just want you to say you're okay, just so I know. Just a hello is fine, and I'll text you back and say hi, that's fine. That's all it is, just to know that you're thinking about me, because I just really feel like, it really stresses me when I don't know that you're okay, or that I'm thinking you're not kind of interested in me. So just be upfront and just speak to. I don't say what I say. I'm just really long-winded and I go on and on. Think of something. Speak to them up front and just speak to them, because I'm just seeing that they're just so engrossed in what they're doing, they're not realizing that this is what's happening, and they don't realize how serious this is for you, how hard this is for you. The next card you have, your present, is the Moon. So yes, I can see why this person in the Page of Cups wants to apologize. They're not apologizing, they're not actually going to apologize, but it's a kind of a half apology, a sort of apology. They're actually they're thinking about times that you had together, and they're missing those times. You've known this person for a long time. You have a big long history with them, and you had a falling out with them, and they miss what they had with you. They miss what you had together. I'm seeing them remembering things. They're looking back over this time, because I'm looking at these two watchtowers, so they're looking down over everything and they're remembering things, and they're thinking about the falling out they had with you as well, and they might even have trouble sleeping while they're thinking about this. They might be up at night thinking, oh, I really regret something, I really kind of want to talk to this person. They're very emotional about this inside their own heads. And again, I'm seeing this probably a friend. This is probably a friend. And I'm also seeing they're a bit afraid. They're a bit afraid to contact you again. That's why they're kind of rehearsing this in their heads. They're saying, oh, if I say that to them, they won't reply. If I say that to them, they don't want to speak to me. Maybe I can say this, that kind of thing. They are afraid, but they will contact you, definitely. If they haven't already, they are definitely going to contact you. The last card you have of your present is the Five of Pentacles. So, yes, you may accept, you may not accept this apology or this half apology. You might not want to, because I'm seeing that I'm getting this feeling of abandonment actually with this card. Not that this person left you or abandoned you, but you did have a falling out. You did fall apart, but it wasn't that they'd abandoned you. It was like I'm seeing that you were let down by this person. There was a time where you really needed them to be there for you, and they weren't there. They really weren't there. And they really let you down quite badly. That's what I'm seeing. So a half apology might not be enough after what they put you through. That's what I'm seeing. You might just think, no, I've been through so much, you put me through so much, and now you're coming back and you're not even apologizing. No, that might be how you're going to be feeling. But I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing this as finished. I'm seeing that there might be, it's a grey area. It's not like, no, I'm not talking to you, or yes, I am. There's kind of more to it than that. I'm seeing there's going to be more to this. When you actually do get this communication from them, you might think no to begin with, but then you might think about it a bit more, and you might actually, you might be going backwards and forwards with this a bit. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have for your future is the Five of Wands. So yes, this person in the Three of Pentacles who you're frustrated with and you wanted them to contact you, I am seeing them coming back to you. They are going to come back, they're going to communicate. I'm actually seeing that you're going to be spending some time with them at this time. And I'm seeing you really enjoying this time that you're going to be having together. And when you're together, you're both happy, everything's fine. There doesn't seem to be any problems at all. It's just when you have this time apart, they don't communicate. They have this slow communication, and that's what's really frustrating. What's really frustrating for you, I'm trying to say. And yes, you have this battle between kind of them thinking that that's fine, and that's fine to not to give you that attention. They don't understand that, and there's a battle between that and you not getting this attention that you need, if that makes sense. It's kind of this battle in your head. They don't see there's a battle, they don't see there's a problem, but you're having a battle in your head about it. You're still going to be going through this, and you're going to have many more battles in your head about this, because I'm not seeing them changing. And I'm not seeing them changing because, it's not like they're selfish. I'm not really seeing that. You might think they are, but I'm not seeing that's the reason. I'm seeing that they're just so focused that they just don't realize. And even when you tell them, I really need more contact, they still don't realize how important this is to you. So I'm seeing a lot more battles ahead of you because of this lack of communication. The next card you have for your future is the Page of Wands. So, yes, I'm seeing a message. I'm seeing a message coming to you, and this is going to probably happen around this time. This could be this half apology that's coming to you, but I'm not actually seeing this half apology coming in a message to you. This is going to be a message to you. This is sounding really strange, I know, but this is what I'm seeing. This is a message that's going to come to you. And they're going to give you this message, and it's going to say, I'd like to see you face to face, or something like that. So they're going to be feeling like they want to talk to you, they want to explain whatever this is to you, but they're going to be feeling as if they're not going to be able to say what they need to say in a message or even a phone call. They're going to have to speak to you face to face. That's how they're going to feel about this. Now, you might want to meet them, you might not, but don't feel pressured. They might try to put pressure on you. They might say, oh, really, after all this time, you really should come and meet with me. I feel so bad. I'm so upset. And, really, we just deserve this time. They might be putting all of this pressure on you. They might be even manipulating you. Just be very careful. They might not be. But I'm seeing that you might be pressured to do something a lot quicker than you actually want to. So take some time, take your time to decide whether you're actually going to meet with them or not. Take all the time you need. Even if you say to them, I really don't know, I need to take time. Don't pressure me. Let me make up my mind in my own time. It might be that. Yes, that's what I'm seeing with that. Don't rush things. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have, your future, is the Four of Cups. So yes, I'm seeing kind of a mixed thing in this. I'm seeing that you might want to say no to this message or this person or this suggestion to meet, but then you might be going backwards and forwards. I'm seeing that, you know, if you do meet with them, if you do talk to them, they're still not going to apologize. They're still not going to apologize. But what they're going to do is they're going to say something that is going to shed new light on what happened. And it is going to give you, if you do go to this, it's going to give you a whole new perspective on what's happened at the time, around the time that you fell out. So there was a reason for why they did this. There is no excuse for doing what they did. I'm seeing that. And they're still not going to apologize. So make up your mind, think about that. You might be curious. You might want to know what they want to say. That's completely up to you. I'm still not seeing you getting an apology from this person. So Leo, I hope this resonated, but as you know, general readings can't always resonate with everyone. But again, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. Thank you so much for watching.